Alright, who wants to give the recap?
Kawaii Bird's the bird that actually has the blushing.
The interesting thing is we kind of had two different occurrences going on. Myself talking with Nim and you guys dealing with Flurf. And also Drez talking with Greg about his adventures. So why don't we have, like, maybe Drez do it? So that he can also explain what happened to him and how he got onto the ship. And about the Flurf, and then...
That sounds like a good idea, yeah.
I'll talk about Nim. Or I'll actually be talking with you guys about Nim probably now, because I have to relay the information.
Yeah, so let's just do a Drez recap, because Alarin's just going to straight up talk to you guys.
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
And when the entire last episode was exposition, wouldn't this entire episode just be redoing the entire episode almost?
Yeah,
I think
but just do it faster.
You can actually describe what's happening, though, so...
To be honest, I forgot everything. I know that Flurf was scared of something, but I don't remember what it was, so that's going to be super helpful.
Flurf is afraid of Drez.
And also everyone is afraid of Flurf.
Do I know why?
Because... Okay, so mechanically, Flurf, your box, instills upon you the kind of a healthy fear of things that killed previous Flurfs. And Drez killed a lot of Flurfs.
The previous Flurf.
Many previous Flurfs.
Really?
He killed like 6.
I didn't kill any of them.
I'm getting some conflicting...
If anything, I gave them life, and then they didn't fly when they fell out of the nest.
Rotated shell.
Yeah.
Is it not?
It's not enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, this recap is going nowhere fast, so why don't we just cut to the chase and just have Alarin talk to us?
I don't know how to recap it besides tell the story again.
Well, okay, so just describe how you got onto the ship and then what happened when you woke up between Flurf and Greg.
Because we almost never get to hear Drez's thoughts on anything.
But you woke up, and then Greg told you stuff, and then Greg had Flurf glowing on him. Should I just...
Yeah, you just do the...
But I won't be
Everybody's
able to
uncooperative, doesn't matter. People probably saw the previous episode anyway, it's not that important.
Alright. Wait, so do you want me to give a recap, or do you want me just to tell them about Nim?
Just... Tell them about Nim, phrased as a recap for the last episode. Double dip, you can do it.
The episode might as well just start, because we have to talk to each other anyway.
That's what we're doing.
In fact, we're actually mid-conversation, because Greg just claimed that I blew up the planet.
Oh, right, that too. And
that's where we left off. Recap, Greg was like, hey, Drez, you blew up the planet, and I talk like this. And I was like, what?
And I was given a request by Nim, which I'm going to reiterate to everyone. So...
Well, no, we should probably... We really should probably resolve the whole...
Is a horror monster.
I honestly don't remember what the last thing that we were doing before we
tried to
stopped.
Extend roots into Greg's pants after devouring one of your clone siblings.
That sounds dirty.
And Drez gave me another corpse, and I held it over your body, and then you ate it.
It was gross.
Maybe to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I said it was gross.
It's what people mean when they say that.
He's recycling
why
material.
He keeps kicking you out of the room.
You could appreciate the beauty of recycling Flurfs.
Greg farts on the Flurf and looks at Alarin and says, "It sounds like you have something important to say. Do you?"
I cover my nose and take a step back because Greg...
You can smell it.
What?
You can smell the essence of Greg.
Flurf interprets this as a form of
You already
communication.
defecated back in the cell on the pirate ship.
I crawl up Greg
at
and
least
fart
several
on his
loaves.
face.
How do you still have...
I've eaten nothing but the bare essentials of food, which is like fish scales and soy sauce. It's gonna have some nasty after effects. Anyway, what's up?
Okay. So, let's see. Skitter here? Because he has the
I'm
anti...
here.
Okay. So, I was talking with Nim.
Who's
the-
Nim?
Wait, oh, so Flurf is
The
talking
bearded,
now?
big beardy over at the front of the ship.
Yes, Dr. Nimbus, otherwise known as Nim. And, he's a rather interesting fellow. It turns out that he doesn't look like it, but he's a planet.
How?
So,
Planets are big.
oh,
He's not big.
apparently he can have portions of himself go out in these constructed bodies and serve as he described them as fingers. And apparently he has hundreds of them. So there are potentially several more Dr. Nims out there.
I have hundreds of fingers too. Flurf wiggles his fur around.
Oh.
Stands next to the Drez.
Yeah, and apparently he's been at odds with the Flaming Eye. If you recall, Greg, we were told a little bit about the Flaming Eye from Blythe back on the pirate vessel. He was one of the... Well, they are one of the factions in the region currently at work, and they have an aversion to all things technological or inorganic, and that would include beings like Dr. Nim.
Huh? Alright.
So
he needs us to help him defeat the flaming eyeballs?
in a way, he's offered the ship and his assistance if we potentially destroy a couple more planets.
How many's a couple? Wait, hold on. He thinks that we did this on purpose. Like, we just can break planets willy-nilly. We got really lucky with the one. We can't just go around offering this as a service.
The word must have spread really quickly. I mean, given that there's the bounty, you have told Drez about the bounty, haven't you?
Oh, Drez, everyone wants to kill us. For money.
As opposed to what?
For
when?
sport.
No, I mean, when has anyone not wanted to kill us?
I mean, I assume when you were a baby, they didn't want to kill you.
Isn't the entire reason we put up with each other because everyone else is trying to kill us?
Yeah.
Also, rewind. Evidence, please. You just claimed I destroyed a planet, and then you just left it at that.
I mean, that's easy. So Skitter's gonna kind of
here.
push between. I don't know. He's just gonna stand right here. So, evidence, and he pretty much plays back a edited version of Drez dropping the glowing orb down a hole.
On a holo viewer or what?
Yeah.
Who was recording that, Skitter?
I don't know.
And where did you acquire this?
It's everywhere. It's on the bounty.
Oh no. Wait, am I in that picture?
You all are.
Even me?
No. Who are you?
This is Flurf, or at least a Flurf. He picked us up after we were sent into space.
Right, I forgot. Watch the episode. Okay, so anyway, look, pretty much as soon as Zagnoth blew up and I couldn't find my way back to you guys, I thought you were dead. Then this video started going around. And, well, it's fairly convincing. It's even got footage of the planet blowing up.
Well, that's the evidence I was asking for. Not the part that I was there for. I know that.
Well, there you go. We're screwed. Okay.
But it's just like a comical, like, perfectly centered frame, like, here's, like, not Endor, whatever
Alderaan?
planet Alderaan exploding.
Alright, so here's the story. We can't just do that on command unless somebody has the ability to summon giant death worms that we can compress into little balls. I
Well,
I certainly don't have the ability to do that.
that might not be quite as difficult as you think. You see, the Flaming Eye, because they rely so heavily on organic manipulation, they essentially modify themselves down to the genetic level into horrible monstrosities, and everything, even their ships, are organic in nature.
Gross.
But he essentially said that the intention is to cleanse the Flaming Eye, and if that meant destroying planets that have fallen to their influence, then I mean, I tried to ask if there was any potential to save the people that resided on them, but supposedly they get reprogrammed, whatever that means.
I mean,
have
if we
an
really
idea.
wanted to destroy planets, all we really have to do is put this little monster on them.
What
Huh?
if we create a giant eyedropper?
I didn't actually ask Nim about what the origins of the Flaming Eye itself was, and I'm pretty sure a drop of water isn't going to extinguish the Flaming Eye if there is one. But, I suppose I was coming to tell you what the terms were, and I suppose we don't really have much choice, do we? Where would we go? And with this bounty, I think Nim's probably the only ally that we have.
Well, alright, so we have Vivi, who wants us to do her thing, and that will probably result in us dying. Or we can help out Nim, who wants us to do his thing, and that will probably result in us dying. I feel like we had a really good thing going with Blythe, and, well, I guess that's in the past, so, alright,
well-
fine, whatever. We'll take the third worst option I've heard today.
You didn't hear this, but when you were talking to the Dimitri bots,
Uh-huh.
he essentially said that we were going to make him rich, probably because he would sell us out. I mean, as amazing as
What?
Blythe was and his hair, I unfortunately think that he really only saw us as valuable from the monetary standpoint. It's sad.
Okay. I'm gonna kill Blythe.
Well, at this moment, we probably don't need to worry about the pirates for some time, at least until their base comes back online. I was under the impression that maybe they wouldn't even know how to, considering the fact that they didn't make it in the first place, or the asteroid field.
I think I already figured out how to destroy a world in this universe.
Yes?
You put Flurf and his cube on a planet, and just have them feed organic matter into the cube, and
Uh-huh.
they make a nightmare race of Flurfs, and then they just
Wait, you want to
spread,
you want a gray goo via Flurfs a
yeah, the,
planet?
Let's-
Flurfs would just spread like Zerg creep until the planet was devoured.
Well, let's consult with Flurf about this. Flurf?
I'm going.
I
I don't like this plan.
like the idea of more
I don't
me's
think
around.
he gets free
Oh,
will. He's been here for
Wait
5
a minute,
minutes.
Flurf. What do you eat aside from your own?
Oh, I just absorb this and that.
He doesn't get a life. He doesn't get a vote. He's been alive for 5
I don't
minutes.
need. I don't need much nutrients. I'm pretty full from the last meal that I had.
Yeah, full at the moment. How long will that last?
Until I go to the next harpoon room and expel some waste.
What?
I believe that this form of form of terraforming is completely within my druid code.
Speaking of which, does this ship have a bathroom?
Hopefully it does.
A
Also,
waste
what's up with all the
facility?
typing?
Sorry.
Spooky
I gotta ask the
typing.
work question.
Oh.
Yeah, who knew Greg had a heart that could be broken? Seems pretty
I
upset
mean-
about that Blythe.
I mean,
thing.
other Greg had a heart that could literally explode. All the more reason to never trust Dimitri, the other D name.
Hey, wait, never mind. Sorry. I was gonna say something, and then I realized I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well, I am firmly in
I'm-
favor of never trusting Vivi again.
Well, we kind of have to because I sort of made a deal with her.
what was the
Well-
deal?
We have to go find the reason why everybody in the future, which is now the present, doesn't believe in magic anymore.
You made a deal with the wizard on the tower, and then I had a hole in my chest. You make bad deals.
No, I make fine deals. You piss off everybody
You
that I make
exclusively
deals with.
negotiate deals with evil terrorists and world enders and people
And they
who are
end up
manipulating
shooting
us.
you,
And
so
their
I
goals
fail to see
and
that
their
this is a
missions
problem for
end
me.
Always. Their plan always
Blurf.
ends with our deaths.
You're the most terrorist of everybody. You blew up a planet. You are in no position to judge anyone.
Oh.
Hey, they're gone. Drez, I'm never leaving your side because it keeps the flurf away.
Well, then you guys can argue as much as you want.
Oh, we
Alright.
will.
Which way
Flurf.
was Vivi so we can go the other way?
Flurf is pawing at this wall, trying to create a little hole to get inside.
What? Okay. I'm gonna go back and talk with Skinner.
I'm gonna go away.
What's wrong?
What? Oh, no, I'm just dealing with all the stuff we found.
Stuff? What kind of stuff?
I mean, there's a list.
Okay. Why don't we sort that out next episode?
Okay, sure.
Well, or between
What the hell's an
episodes.
episode?
Isn't that what you just had with
Don't
Drez?
worry, you'll find out when you're older. And when this
Ah.
series gets too meta.
Um,
uh,
So
I'm going back here because it's not Skidder.
it's too
Skidder's
meta
freaking out
outside
right
this
now.
room.
Yeah.
So, Skidder, about the flaming eye, how far spread are they, and precisely how many worlds do they inhabit?
It's kind of unclear since they don't really communicate with anybody else. There's a lot of them though. They all operate out of one planet.
Wait, so do you think this is the world that Nim wants us to go to, or does he just...
Probably. I mean, if he wants you to blow up the flaming eye, I think he literally wants you to blow up the flaming eye.
But I could only assume that this world would be at the epicenter of all the others. How would we even be able to make it that deep into their territory?
You should probably ask Nim about that. I mean,
Yeah.
he wouldn't ask you to do it if he didn't have a plan.
Very true. So, guys, considering our situation,
Uh-huh.
are you guys really up for fighting a people or a faction that we've never even set eyes on?
Eyes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, flaming or not.
I mean, we do
I mean,
that.
I killed a
we've
bunch of
done that
druids.
before.
Didn't really, yeah, whatever.
Well, the druids had attacked us prior, or at least their dryads had. You remember the dryads, don't you?
The dryad. Nope.
We just need to assert dominance and seize the means of production.
Wait, production of what?
I don't know.
Flaming eye.
All right, let's talk to Nim. Drez, come with me.
Yep.
Drez, you're not allowed to be more than 5 feet away from me at all times.
I actually can't control my character.
Oh, let me give it back.
Actually, what's going
Oh,
on
yeah.
over there?
So you guys go to find
Is Flurf
Dr. Nim
eating
in the
him?
process. No. So Flurf was probably trying to do something, and it looks like Dr. Nim is currently strangling him.
Oh,
He
oh.
found the neck. He can be defeated.
Wait, Dr. Nim, that's...
It's okay. He can't breathe.
That's the part that's not okay.
No,
Aren't I,
mean,
made of plants anyway?
Yeah,
A
he doesn't
throat is not
have
going to prevent me
lungs.
from not breathing.
Exactly. This is just therapeutic.
He's like a squeeze toy with like
Oh,
the eyes
you
and mouth
mean-
pop out and make a high-pitched wheeze.
You mean back from the old days, Dr. Nim?
What? Yeah, yes. Look, old habits die hard, and sometimes I gotta find a chew toy.
Flurf scurries back into the hole that he dug. Hides
I-
under the
There
wall.
is no hole.
I-
There's no
You're
hole?
just like pushing yourself against the walls of that ship.
I-
Unless your claws can cut through like titanium, which I'm doubting.
I do a little bit of an aside
I
to...
just saw this little area here, and I thought it could be like
No.
a hole in the wall.
We can't give him
No
every
Flurf
power.
No.
Fine.
Flurf is just kind of like mushing him. He's kind of like Play-Doh. He kind of like flattens out awkwardly against the wall. You kind of have this like weird Flurf cake.
I do a
I
little
like to
aside
think that
to...
anytime he
oh.
compresses, he makes like a chew toy sound.
Oh yeah. Well, that's it's kind of like a you know that like angry little frog that's like making that squeaky noise underwater or whatever it is? Yeah, something like that. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I assume you've spoken of our, well, arrangement with your friends.
Yes, and we seem to all be amenable to it, just we'd like to know the logistics of this endeavor.
Well, the logistics are simple. None of you have any technology on you whatsoever. Well, I mean, except for the stuff that you've picked up. Like that gauntlet. But, I mean, whatever. You can leave that behind. No,
Isn't Greg's arm technology?
Yeah, we're gonna have to take that off.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to put my crystal back in the old sword versus the new sword.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you'll wanna dumb down your tech a little bit. They're very, very keenly aware of technology within like a pretty big range. This is why I'm asking you this, because I can't go alone. In fact, I can't find mercenaries that would do this. I mean, for starters, it's a bit of a risky endeavor, but also, you know, I mean, the fact is, most people have at least one augment or two, or, you know, they just plain old can't operate without technology.
If
But
we're
you-
wanted for blowing up a planet, how does blowing up more planets make that situation better?
Well,
It makes his situation better, not ours.
yeah, kinda. But that's the thing. You blow up a couple more planets for me, I do you a solid.
Well, do the...
We never get the solid, Greg.
I
We
could
have
produce
never
my own
gotten the
solids.
solid
Oh, no.
a single
I-
time
I can...
No, we got the Dimitri robot body. That was pretty solid.
for a bit until it turned out to have a bomb inside of it, specifically to betray us.
Don't
I don't
worry.
think I was there for that.
I pay in advance.
Greg,
Like, you
I don't think Greg actually was there. Was he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
he was
Dimitri
there. Oh,
blowing
he
up,
was.
he absolutely
He
was.
was
Yeah,
there.
you were playing
Ah.
two characters for that chunk.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh,
You had to
yeah.
do the hard work.
Yeah.
Do you know of the BB betrayal?
Okay.
Well, are the gods not particularly fond of these, well, flaming eye?
No, not
Zealots?
in the slightest. I mean, you can't exactly overlook an entire population that worships one thing. That's a bit much. They like, well, I wouldn't exactly say they like sharing, but, well, they don't like it when somebody has too big of a piece of the pie, if you know what I mean.
Now, is the flaming eye a god itself, or is it something else?
I would definitely put it on the something else category.
Huh. Do you think this would at all clear up our bounty-ish?
No, I don't.
No.
Well, I mean, it might make some of the unaffiliated gods less likely to just turn you in. I mean, getting rid of one of the giant pains in the asses of the universe would get you a couple of brownie points.
Oh, cool. We're being rewarded in the abstract.
I mean, no, I was gonna reward you in the more physical. I mean, apart from that, apart from just handing you the ship, well, I could help you
We're gonna blow up a
specifically.
planet in order to get paid in exposure, aren't we? When we don't want
Good for the
exposure.
resume.
We don't want exposure. It helps everyone kill us.
I mean, for starters, I've already spoken with your broker. Payment is pending.
Our broker?
Merrick.
Oh, Merrick. But what's
Blurf
Flurf?
starts chewing on Nim's beard,
Nim is
Thinking
going
that
to...
thinking that
No,
it's
pretty much
another
every
Flurf
time
with
you
a
bite
flavor.
into it, you take at least 1 point of electrical damage.
Ah, so you're one of those spicy Flurfs.
No, you can't talk. It's more like...
All right, well I thought
He's
that.
Jar Jar.
He really kind of
Wait,
is.
Where's my health?
I mean, it pretty
There.
much, as long as it's not harming your HP, it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Anyway, no. So payment is pending. I pay in advance. I don't send people on these things with the expectation that, you know, I'm going to stiff them partway through. Can't exactly get stuff done.
He's gonna be fine, Drez.
Also, Drez, was it? We should talk.
No, don't leave me, don't leave me!
This codependency.
Who knew that such a tiny little flurf could do this to Greg?
Greg's just gonna kill you if you annoy him enough.
I mean, if you want, I can always talk to you around everybody else, but, well, I don't know.
I can always
sick of
just
this.
plug my ears.
That's a tall task. You have big ears.
Most of us do.
Somebody can probably cast a spell around me that makes it so sound can't come into my area.
There's silence. Oh, also, Nim doesn't really believe in magic.
It's a trick.
I could sit on Greg's head and use my fur to muffle out the
I'd
sound.
like to see it try. I'm over here.
How can you not believe in magic?
It's tricks.
How is he able to do this?
By doing that Play-Doh maneuver around.
He should be afraid of the Drez.
No, because I've got a big, strong Greg to protect me.
You're a strong, independent Greg that don't need no dress.
Greg picks up the flurf. Just
No,
punts him down the hallway.
I'm holding on to your face hairs.
Oh, all right. Greg, just
Do strength checks, guys. You have to roll for this one.
Okay.
I was really hoping for a crit.
What is happening right now?
I really wanted a nat 20. All right.
What, you
Flurf
want him
gets
just to
thrown off.
explode in your arms? And just flurf
It
juice
solves
goes
the
everywhere.
problem.
What?
Where'd he go?
I punted you.
Quick, close the door.
I close the door
We'll
and lock it.
never arrive.
Wait, where did Skitter go?
He's hiding.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll do what is it? Computers check to unlock the door.
Yep, do it.
All right.
God damn it. Just
Hmm.
flush him down one of those captain's chairs that look like toilets.
Guys,
And we'll
Well,
then
they're
be gone.
distracted.
Yeah.
Nim
Like,
Nim grabs
I
Drez.
don't know how long this fight's gonna go for. It's a thrilling showdown. It's the season finale between Greg
No,
and Fleur.
Damn it.
Boink.
So you guys get thoroughly distracted with a game of kick flurf. And I'm assuming Drez will follow Nim, right? Or
Yeah,
is
sure.
Drez giving up?
If they
Or
damage the
is-
Flurf, I don't want to get any on me.
Alright.
I've seen
So-
what's inside those.
Do you
Oh my god, really? Okay, fine.
have you always been this way? I'm just gonna say it outright.
I've been significantly smaller and larger.
No, not that. Not your form. I meant your soul.
I'm sorry, you believe in souls?
Vaguely. I mean, I can see them.
But not magic.
No. It's just. Look, do we want to sit
Not
down
even
for
like-
the physics?
Not even
Do
like
we
this
want to
little
sit down
like
for the
whip of
physics lecture?
centipedes over here. Like that's just like that's not there because magic's not real, right?
I mean, we can get into semantics, but you're just pulling them in from a different part of the universe. I could even tell you what planet they're from.
Oh, so you just don't like the word magic?
It's very non-specific.
I'm already over this.
What are these lines that are appearing and disappearing?
That's an artistic
I was-
tradition of a whip of centipedes.
And I was creating a wall of water so that you stay behind it, but...
Oh, right.
Oh, I was just sneaking around Greg to latch onto his back.
There's
this
so much
time.
happening live.
I'm letting
Where,
it,
you know,
kinda sit.
specifically that part where he can't reach.
Let's
That's
let
a nat
Drez
fail
and
on strength
Nim
check,
have
by
their-
the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we'll
let
come back
them
to
have
that in a
it.
second.
I'm assuming Flurf is currently like limp-limbed at Greg's feet,
I
trying
think
to climb
Flurf
him.
just had a stroke. He's just out now.
Yeah.
So anyway, now that you're trying to justify your religion to me, we should probably get down to the nitty-gritty of your medical condition.
I don't believe in medical.
Well, fine. Your friend's an idiot.
Well,
So you in for this or not?
Wait, which one are you talking about?
well, so what were you going... What? Why is he an idiot?
Doesn't matter.
But weren't you going to tell him something important?
I did. There's a certain amount of not giving a shit that I'm willing to deal with. And that goes way above.
Oh. Well, could you at least tell us?
Well, fine, whatever. Your friend doesn't have a soul.
He... he doesn't have a soul?
Nope.
Wait,
There's traces that he might have had one, once.
if you're a machine, how do you believe in souls?
Not a machine.
You're not a
planet.
machine.
He's a planet.
Planets have souls?
Yes.
Well, do all planets
Do you want us to
have
kill
souls?
planets? You want us to
I
be murderers?
No. Not all planets have souls. Some planets have souls.
Are the ones we're murdering have souls?
No.
Well,
Oh.
so, Dr. Dim, what constitutes a soul? Is it just consciousness? Because
Well, I mean, it's like fragments of the personality, motivation, consciousness, will to live.
well,
mean, there's
he
something
seems to
there.
have all of them.
No,
Couldn't I
well,
program that in a robot?
I like how
Would the robot have a soul?
I like how killing all the people on the planet wasn't murder, but killing the planet was murder.
Eh.
I don't know what he is. I've been everywhere. I've made soulless machines. I've made souls for machines, but I've never seen a organic body without one that is living and breathing and talking, and an asshole.
Well,
Maybe Dress just has no patience for leading questions.
so, if he has no soul, then how is he capable of speaking?
As far as I can
expressing
tell, it's sheer
opinions?
willpower or spite.
But
Huh.
wouldn't that...
That thing hates stuff.
Now you're calling him a thing?
I don't know what to
I'm-
call it.
But I'm stuff.
I mean,
You're
he
saying
hates
he
you.
hates me?
Have you seen how many of yous he's killed?
I haven't seen.
No one
You
has. No one has seen that.
He has.
Comes back with a flurp,
The memories.
the remnants of a flurp corpse.
Ah,
I thought he
Shakes
he
it at you.
absorbed them.
Yeah, but there's probably rind.
No, I think it just went flump.
Oh,
Like, just
Flurf
into him.
rind.
Ooh.
Ew. It's like a spinal
Gross.
column.
Another
what,
one.
Flurf just eats
Drez,
it.
Drez has not
Yeah.
killed a single thing.
Thank you
Except-
for the
except those
sustenance,
3 pirates
sir,
earlier.
Nin, sir.
I'm beginning to think sending you on this mission is the best idea for everyone.
Best in what manner? To
I mean,
dispose of us?
If you leave this one behind, I don't think anyone's gonna miss him.
That?
I'm trying to be realistic here.
That's not true.
Does the Flurf grow slightly like taller as well, or
Drez
just more
presses-
plump?
This button.
All right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
That's
Yeah.
not D100.
Yeah, that's
just
not a. That's
hundo.
not
You
a.
rolled 100. So you press the armrest. It's a nice
I am-
armrest.
I am the captain now. I have been left unattended in the captain's room for the first time.
well,
Also, I
when,
forgot the word bridge for a second there.
when we found Drez, he had gotten washed down into the port of Zagnoth with us, and
And you never asked him how he got there?
Well, he was a scout for Eartos and the lizard folk. But there was something later on about how the lizard folk were behind helping the druids poison the populace, and that he was a brother to Eartos, but you see, Drez, he sort of suffers from amnesia. He's never really been able to discuss much about his past with us.
Well, it's probably because he didn't have one.
There just has to be more clues to what happened to him, but I don't know.
This button.
The console remains dead.
Oh.
It's almost as if there's a sentient AI on the ship.
Again? They need to stop doing that.
Well, regardless of whether or not Drez has a soul, he's still going to accompany us.
Oh,
at least
presumably.
he will.
I mean, you need meat shields if you're going down there.
Meat shields.
What? Isn't that what the bear man's for?
Drez
Well-
is just talking directly to the ship now. Do you like get itchy or what?
No.
Oh my god, is that what it sounds like?
It sounds exactly like Dr. Nim.
Oh.
Oh.
Oops.
Yep. Stop pressing his buttons.
Wait, is
Ew.
Dr. Nim a sentient AI, or did he make an AI that sounds like him because he's a narcissist?
Well, he could be in two places at once, right?
Yeah,
He can
he's
be
got many
several
fingers.
places. Yep.
Yeah, he's Dr. Manhattan.
No. Greg is not a meat shield. He is.
He's not. He shields me
No.
from the lizard man.
He's strong and occasionally crass and noble, and he'll
Noble.
definitely be the first one into the fray.
Yeah.
So, a good meat shield, then.
What am I shielding?
I mean, presumably her.
No.
I mean, judging by the sheer number of, like, healed wounds on the lot of you, she has definitely come out the least injured out of... Well, I mean, except for your plant ball.
Well, that's because I tend to resolve situations through conversation. If I can.
Right. Anyway.
Conversations can't blow up a planet.
No.
I mean, they could. Have to
You
be
haven't
one
heard the
damn
song
good conversation.
Handlebars.
One really depressed planet.
Aw.
Planets can get that way?
Rarely.
Sounds like a good first mission. Where's the nearest depressed planet?
No.
None
It's horrible.
of the planets we're killing have souls, unfortunately.
No.
Oh.
The thing I want you to blow up isn't necessarily the planet. It's a giant parasite that's growing on the planet. I mean, it's practically
okay.
the planet at this point, and obviously if you kill it, there goes the planet, but I mean, it's already... Well, I've already written it off a long time ago, so...
Wait, so in addition to transforming their own corporeal forms, they're also
They terraformed their own planet with a giant space parasite, yes.
Wait, what is the giant space parasite?
The flaming eye.
Oh.
We're gonna get to the flaming eye, and it's just gonna be a flurf.
Or some kind of weird leviathan.
No, it's not. It's not a leviathan.
Also, the leviathans are also flurf.
Uh,
He is the space parasite.
okay, well, does it actually possess a flaming eye? Is that its weak point?
I mean, the flaming part is mostly just because it's orange and glowing, but it's a giant flaming eye.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll be able to see it from space, trust me.
Wow, it must be immense then.
It's, real big.
So, I was asking my friends about this before, but how are we going to get close to this world if I assume they spread
Well,
outwards?
I've been tracking a flaming eye infestor ship that's, going around looking for recruits well, I guess quite literally they're going to, turn people to their cause whether they like it or not. And so I know where one is. You're going to get in there, and you're going to kill everyone on board, and then you're going to take it back.
So in that way, we'd have an organic ship.
Yep.
And how do we pilot these?
Your vegetable.
Wait, do you mean Flurf?
He's a bioorganic interface. You should be able to hook up, no problem. And he doesn't seem sentient enough that he'll just fall straight for corruption.
I can't pilot anything. I can just
Oh,
program.
you just have to tell it to go home. Those ships are living creatures.
I was kind of joking, but we kind of totally are going to be the Zerg, down to having a nightmare flesh ship.
Do the ships have souls?
I mean, I guess bugs have souls.
Now, when we reach their world...
Well, you're pretty much gonna want to beeline straight for the cathedral. That's where it's probably gonna get hard.
Well, what kind of forces are there?
Well, there's guards, there's high priests, there's whatever horrible flesh beasts they've concocted. But, I mean, you should be able to get by them relatively easily. I mean, I saw what you did to those space pirates. It's not exactly, outside of your reach.
But
He's
how...
saying they're vulnerable to tar.
And the flaming eye itself, you want us to kill it?
Yes, I have this. And he pulls out what looks to be kind of like a glass vial.
Is this some
Oh,
kind
is it
of
eye drops?
toxin?
No.
Oh,
Put that
Don't get close to
on
it.
your skin, you die. Put that in someone, they die.
and such a small dose will be enough to kill a massive
Self-replicating. It'll eat the whole thing from inside.
being? So it's like
You
a
just
virus.
Did they just give you red matter? Does it work on planets?
Well, it can work on a planet-sized parasite monster. Supposedly. So we administer this to the flaming eye.
Yep. Right? Directly in the live stream. If you put it anywhere else, it will just well, they'll actually have time to excise it, probably. Maybe?
What is this life stream?
I mean, veins on your arm. Just think much larger. It's like a festering wound. All you have to do is just chuck it in.
Alright, sounds good to me. I can make a festering wound.
No. The wound's already festering. I mean, where do you think they get all the, well, where do you think they get all of the biomatter? For the flesh
it's kind of like the
conversions?
healing potions. You remember those?
Ew.
Lauren?
Yeah, I know, but wait, they're extracting matter from a wound?
Yeah.
What created the wound?
I mean, presumably, it's like symbiosis, where the parasite infected the planet, I guess at their behest, and then they willingly give themselves to it at its behest. It's really disgusting.
Yeah, let's
It
kill this
sounds-
thing just to save the unit, make the universe a little less gross.
This sounds a little too easy.
Yeah,
Check,
I mean,
check a thing and another thing and then job done.
I mean, it's mostly the trip getting there is going to be the hard part.
no.
And the getting back will probably be hard too, on account of everything trying to kill us.
Well, no, once you kill the flaming eye, or at least once it starts dying, I can just pick you up, no problem. As
Oh,
long
sweet.
as you don't stay in the cathedral. You stay there, it's probably going to just collapse on you.
No, well, we understand that much. So, Now, do you know anything about the language or the way these beings communicate? Because...
No. Well, sort of. I mean, are any of you capable of telepathic thought?
that was a thing I wanted to pick up, but I didn't.
You probably don't want to communicate with them. Hive minds are... well...
I mean, it would alert everyone.
yeah.
But I was just asking from the standpoint of, like, if we're approaching in a ship, how will they be able to discern that we're not them?
Oh, well, since none of you are wearing technology, they're just not even gonna bother to look.
So, but because we're organic, won't we still draw their attention given the fact that we
Not
are
overwhelmingly. They're mostly looking for technology. I mean, yeah, if you start, like, flying loop-to-loops in the sky, they'll notice. But by the time they actually figure out something's wrong, you'll probably be about to land.
Okay. I mean, what's to prevent them from trying to assimilate us?
Well, I mean, you have weapons.
I know that much, but I understand.
I mean, what's to stop, well, Bear Man from killing Veggie Monster? Presumably, you're a skilled fighter. I mean, you blew up a planet. I'm putting some pretty solid, credit for your achievements so far.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
We weren't even the most powerful in our world, I don't believe.
Well, now you're the most powerful from your world.
Oh.
That's pretty funny.
So anyway, it's, we're getting kind of close. Unless somehow your lizard friend figures out how to turn on the computer.
That's what he's been doing this entire time?
Yeah, I think he's pretending he's an ace pilot. I think he got jealous of that, space pirate.
You mean hero? No, Drez
Alright,
likes
I'm ready to go.
Drez likes
Let's
to be
kick some ass.
self-sufficient, so left unattended, he's going to try to learn how to do the ship, even if nothing's doing anything.
Alright.
Anyway, one last warning.
Yeah?
When you get there, don't speak to it.
Okay.
Oh.
Otherwise, we'll find out why the thing we're doing is actually evil.
Yeah, it tends to be my prerogative to speak with everything, but this thing would just, try to get its tainted thoughts into your mind and assimilate you?
Yeah.
That kind of business?
Fresh recruits. Just don't talk to it, and don't let them capture
don't know
you.
if I wouldn't mind being part of a hive mind.
What? You would really give up your individuality? And also...
Wait, what? That's what a hive mind is?
I mean, you're already part of a hive mind.
No, I'm not with Flurf.
No, different hive mind.
Wait, you know that he got...
Oh, yeah, well, that one's dead.
I mean, we can talk about him later when you get back.
Him?
Oh, no, I don't like that. I don't like that sentence.
Anywho, I'm gonna go now. You guys are about, like, 2 minutes from this ship. It's gonna be a bit of a bumpy ride.
Oh, should we brace ourselves?
Well, I'm gonna make it look like your ship is kind of just going to bumble in and, you know, that I wasn't piloting it expertly. I want to make it look as not on purpose as possible.
Oh, that works.
You're also gonna want to get in the escape pods.
Okay, well, we have to get Drez. And Skitter?
Yeah. Yeah?
Oops. There you are. Looks
God
like
damn
Did you overhear any of that?
Yeah, I've been listening. I'm mostly just hiding from the weird thing.
Well, it seems like Greg
That
has
has just gone
distracted.
sailing straight over Skitter's head as Greg pumps
Oh,
it down the
okay.
hallway again.
Well,
No.
it looks like the mission's a go-ahead.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, you could always say no.
But then what would happen?
Well, I don't know. Probably have to negotiate to be dropped off somewhere. This is his ship.
It's our ship.
Well,
Not yet.
It's
yet.
effectively our ship. I'm heading to the escape pods. Bye.
okay. Well, I don't know, Skitter.
Pod for one, right?
I suppose it just seems like the
Oh, I
Flaming Eye
squeeze in there.
with their tendency to...
I mean, they're clearly evil. If that's a plus.
Well, right. They force people into their ranks against their will, and that just can't be tolerated.
We should probably go get Drez.
Oh, I thought that we were going to grab him. All
I
right.
don't want to talk to him.
Drez?
So you walk in on Drez in the seat going. "Meow."
Huh. Just
Oh, not
Playing
20.
around?
Oh no.
Well, somebody's flying the ship now.
Assuming direct control.
Yeah.
Whoa! Do we like?
No,
lurch
you
over a
guys are
little bit?
lurching, as this is an untrained pilot at the helm.
I sort of grab onto this chair.
Officially making it too believable.
Wait, Drez,
Where
what
are
you
the escape
doing?
pods, by the way?
They're these things.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys hop in the escape pods, and through the port, that you can see, oh yeah, the doors slam shut behind you. Through the port, you can actually see
These are so many strength checks.
fairly large ship looming in front of you, and you are flying towards it at an accelerated pace.
Oh,
And,
this was not part of the plan.
well, seemingly part of that Nat 20 piloting check is Drez is on a direct crash course unless he decides to do otherwise.
I don't think I'm good enough to decide to do
Fair
otherwise.
enough. All right.
Can I do a computer check to like
My
remote
piloting
hack
skill
the piloting of
is-
this?
Okay,
Okay.
knowing that the
Zero,
whole
as you'd
of
expect
this,
from somebody that's never seen a spaceship before.
So,
I'm gonna
Pretty much-
dimension door to like the back of the ship if I can and try to get into the pod
okay.
in time.
So you hop in the pod with Skitter. More or less as soon as it jettisons. So
This went
Drez
from
and
0 to
Flurf.
100.
Drez and Flurf.
You mean
Larn and
Greg?
Skitter.
Greg and Fleur.
And then Drez immediately just smashes directly into the derelict. Let me copy some characters over. And this is going to get interesting.
Drez, have you ever heard the phrase, play stupid games, win stupid prizes?
Have you ever heard of learn by doing?
Have you ever heard of talk shit, get hit?
Okay.
'Cause
That guy talked mad shit and didn't get hit at all.
Who do we...
Well, you need to talk shit better.
To get hit better? I don't think this analogy works.
Okay. Greg and Flurf. You guys, through either sheer luck or happenstance, more or less sailed directly through into the cargo bay. Or maybe somebody was aiming properly. And,
Oh, you need to refresh the page?
yeah, sorry, I gotta move you guys over. So you guys land in a cargo bay, and your escape pod more or less just kind of skids to a halt on the floor. And you'll find yourselves in a big cargo bay. There's a bunch of boxes. There's a lot of blood. And
Did they
it's
enter
dead
through like
silent.
big ol' like Trade Federation / Halo like energy
Yep.
bubble walls?
Pretty much.
All right, Flurf goes into a backpack mode.
Yoda mode.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, I totally forgot to put doors on this thing. Give me a
Flurf,
second.
I suppose you need to do a strength check to see if you hold on.
Let's see.
Or a dexterity check to like dodge it.
Sure, either or.
You guys
Yep.
do that. The doors are here. I totally forgot to put doors on these rooms.
Greg is just gonna fall backwards. He's gonna trust fall onto Flurf.
Now, is there any impact from the ship? Like, what else is
Oh,
happening?
well, so we'll deal with what happens to you in a little while. But yeah, no, there are alarms blaring, everything, like, the gravity is fucked. The air feels kind of thin, and there's kind of like a musk to it.
Well, actually, I would almost assume on an organic ship, the alarms would be like...
No, this is not
Yeah.
an organic
This
ship.
is the organic
This is a
ones.
derelict?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not an organic ship.
Organic ships alarms just sound like indigestion.
Oh. Oh. Alrighty.
Okay, so this is a completely unrelated ship, just floating around?
You're not really sure. Nobody really got the chance to see as somebody took the helm and went full speed ahead directly towards this.
Drez found the best button.
So anyway, yeah, Greg attempts to squish Flurf.
Yeah, but your trust fall doesn't work because the gravity's not working, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of more like you fall backwards and you bounce off of Flurf.
Alrighty.
He's
well,
like one of those like exercise balls. Like, you know, the big like inflatable ones, and you kind of like bounce. Yeah.
So things didn't go as planned, so I'm gonna have to stash the gauntlets here. So I'll do that real quick. So I guess I'll swim through the air over to the crate.
No, it's kind of like moon gravity. Like if you jump, you're gonna hit the ceiling, but you can kind of like
so I
bounce
go
your way
over to one of these crates and I leave the gauntlets there.
Okay.
And I reslot the orb into the glaive or the halberd. All right, and
You guys' weapons got complicated at some point.
Yep. And I guess I'm gonna. So what's up here on the top? Is this a door? Or
yeah, that's a
to
door.
The right, is that a door? Okay.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Sure. Give me a second.
Flurf, this includes you two.
Oh. I mean, I don't know why I'm just piggybacking on him.
All right. If you care for nothing other than holding on to Greg, then we'll go with that. Anyway, so Greg, you hear
perception.
It's
oh my god. It's not even a red.
Yeah,
wow.
He rolled a 2 and he's got a -1 because apparently he's
wow.
I forgot his wisdom was that low. Anyway.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Let's see. So Flurf is oblivious. He is currently yelling something about seagulls that keep pecking on his head. Anyway,
what the?
So, Greg, as you near the door, you kind of hear like it's gooey. That's the only way I can describe it, but it sounds like there's something moving in the other room, and it's kind of like fleshy, weird.
Nope. What's behind door number this one?
Okay. So, apart from the alarms, you hear nothing from that door.
What do I taste beyond the door?
Behind the door, blood.
Oh. Well, I'm much more comfortable with that, so we're going through this door.
Okay. So, how do you open the door?
I guess it's kind of hard with low gravity, but I guess I kind of do it from the side and just like
so you're gonna
door opening. Well, never mind.
Offers to
So, as you like kind of grip the door, like kind of one of the edges of the door and start like pushing it open, there is a horrible ear-splitting wail of metal on metal as you screech and scrape the thing open. And,
oh yeah, she opens it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't resist so much as it just makes noise.
Oof.
And the screech kind of changes timbre. And then these things kind of start, like, pouring in through the gap.
How many?
You see 3.
Alrighty, well, time to do what I have to do.
Roll for initiative.
Yep. Oh, yeah!
Does that mean he gets 2 strikes or something?
Yeah, so
that'd be awesome.
They kind of, like, flop through, and you are surprisingly ready for them. How you do this, I don't know or understand.
Wait, hold on. Shit.
Yeah, you had
it was a nat 1 and a 20. What do you know?
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's just so normal to me, I didn't even register as being, like, abnormal.
I know. We barely even have roles in this campaign because there's so much other stuff to do. But immediately in this episode, you have a...
It's... everything is normal. Fight. Everything is normal. Okay, so you obviously get the jump on them.
Alright. Well, let's try to maximize as many attacks as possible. So I'm going to hit the one that's down 1 tile from me. I'm going to double attack him. We'll take a -4 penalty to the hit. Well, that probably won't hit. We'll do about this one.
I've got to find...
No.
I've actually got to find my creatures. If I can find them.
Do we know what these things are?
Yeah, describe them to us.
We'll find out after we kill them.
So, they
The
look...
true scientific way.
There we go. They look not unlike, it looks like, they were people, maybe, once. But they're kind of, like, thin and, like, elongated. Like, they're more kind of skeleton than person, but there's kind of flesh. Oh, this is not the...
Probably
damn.
like eyeless Wendigos from that Until Dawn game.
The Praxic's been making some more assets. Anyway, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, shoot. Did I totally lose the creature album I had? That's unfortunate. Well, anyway, NPC stats and creatures. I've got a lovely bunch of... God damn it. Why do people keep sending me creatures that are, like, way stronger than you guys? It's like, this is, yeah, level 25 human. Huh.
Do I
They're
still
waiting
have
for
all
you
the
to
same
level
weapons as the previous
12,
Flurf, or
right?
what?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Okay. What the...
Like the crate produces a semi-auto pistol as well as a Flurf.
Let's see. By the way, Bird, you should probably check your, you should probably reset what your orb value was, because you're missing that whole thing.
Oh, right. Where is that? Two D8 strength modifier. Did I not copy in the right thing?
Give me a second. There's got to be a stat block I can use. Ask people to send me,
If you knew that we were gonna
creature.
have
My
enough
damage
on these
mod-
enemies,
No.
wouldn't you have them open?
I had like a whole list, but I closed the tab and I don't know if I can get it back. Unless, actually, I might be able to just log in. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might just be one of my albums. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's... I was like, I know I have them somewhere, but
There
I
you
don't know where
go.
they are. And the answer is because I'm a dumb. Anywho, melee.
What's my damage mod with this thing? Right now I have it as my half my strength modifier, but I think it's supposed to be half my strength modifier plus 3 plus my level.
No.
No?
That's for kind of attacks.
That's okay. Is
Um,
that my attack mod?
Yeah, so 3 is from your weapons like bonus level.
Okay.
And then damage is 1.5 times your strength bonus, so that's where the
Oh,
7.5
1.5
comes
times.
out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay. I think we'll go with this stat block. Okay. So anyway, do you know what your real damage is or nah?
I can just re-roll them real quick.
Because there was also the extra die that you should add too. Was it just another die 8?
So my crit is 9. I thought we adjusted this at one point already. I have 2d8, but it might
'Cause I
have
think
been
it was
3.
I think it was 3d8.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's just take that because that seems a little bit low for just. For
Yeah,
2d8,
between sessions
so.
we should sit. You guys should all kind of figure out what your
Okay. We'll
so I'm
just
just-
take any one of those numbers, but I mean,
Okay,
obviously not
so
crit.
33 and 21.
Sure.
And which one are you aiming for? Top, middle, bottom?
Bottom.
Okay, so he takes 55 damage.
Both hit.
No,
I rolled a-
never mind. He takes
Yeah.
33 damage.
There you go.
Okay. So Flurf, it's your turn.
Do we know how much health these things have?
No,
Okay.
I'm never generally going to give you guys a health value unless you either have like associated knowledge or a special skill associated with it. So I'm never gonna I'm never gonna be like, this has exactly 70 health.
All right. Well, I'll shoot the one on top.
Are you gonna... let's see. And you're just holding on to Greg?
Yeah. I mean, I have enough arms to do both.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I forgot you have multiple arms. Okay.
That's it.
Damage.
Yeah, what's
What?
your damage?
What do you mean? What's my damage? I don't know what
You
I'm
just-
doing.
Oh, did you guys ever give him a weapon?
I did. He has a weapon. He's just rolling the wrong part of the page.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scroll down to your
Scroll down.
weapons.
Yeah, scroll
on
down
your
until you
weapons
find
and
your
there's a
weapon.
dice on the left.
Because that's the one that actually matters.
Till I find my weapon.
Yeah.
Yep. It should be below all of your stats, but above your inventory.
Okay,
There
we
we
go.
go.
Yep.
Auto pistol. Okay.
4 dice 6 plus 2? Oh, right. I remember now. Yeah, okay. So you... I think you actually missed to begin with. I'm just being a stickler so you learn how to play properly.
With an attack
No,
of 30?
I'm not trying to be backhanded with that. It's just like learn by doing. If it's just like, all right, now go find your damage. But sorry, I don't know. Anyway, so you do end up missing, but now
Doesn't
you know
it
how to
say-
roll that weapon. What?
Damage 19.
Yeah. So your damage would have been 19, but a 20 is not enough to hit one of these guys.
Wander, we both forgot while you were looking at the stat block stuff that I should have gotten an extra turn.
Oh, right. Well,
Yep.
take your turn again.
Okay. I'm just gonna take the same action, hit the guy below me. Double
Okay.
attack. Sorry.
Okay, so
Yeah,
now
these look
you
like
hit him.
much better numbers. These
Yes.
are much more reasonable.
Okay, so you hit him for 62.
There we go. That sounds
So
good.
he is looking like you have cleft some twains out of him. But he's not dead yet. But it's gross. I don't think he...
Yeah.
I guess you
He was
fought your
pretty
fair
gross to
share
begin
of,
with.
like, undeady things. Yeah, they've got,
Yeah.
like, weird mouths, and you don't like them. I don't like them.
Eh.
I like drawing them, but I don't like looking at them.
And now it's their turn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, the one that you've been wailing on is probably going to Jesus Christ. I'm not... What? I have to look at this for a second. Because I was like, okay, so this is the stat block I picked out. Why does this guy do 40 damage? He's not supposed to. That's the LFD Pulse Gauntlet. Can you tell we haven't done a whole lot of combat in
Not
this?
done a
I'm
lot
like-
of Shattered
We
Combat.
have to figure
Planets
out how the
combat.
combat works now.
Yeah, so I'm still kind of like, I'm still feeling some of these things out, but also
Well,
people
I've only
use like
just-
random...
I've only just now noticed that Greg's weapon's the
I
halberd
mean,
of
Wander,
halberd.
we do have the Starfinder books and the Bestiary. You could
Okay,
choose stat
yeah, it's
blocks
just
and
supposed
basic
to...
attacks from
Well,
them.
yeah, I just wanted to let people generate characters. It's just mostly,
But if people
for
generate
some
characters,
reason...
they're going to be powerful.
Well, yeah, so that's the
Apparently.
confusion part. For some reason, these guys have a plus 19 to hit, and also a plus 17 to damage, which makes no sense because their strength is only plus 6? I don't know. Anyway, let's see if they're 8.
Maybe I'll try to find an equivalent in the book.
Yeah, yeah, some kind of like melee ghoul creature if you can. I have a vague idea, I just have to re-edit the stats, because I didn't know what the base damage was. Anyway. Okay,
think I
so
have
the one
just
that
the
you've been
creature
wailing
in
on,
mind.
tries to go for you. But
Misses. That hits.
yeah, that one, he gets you with that one. Okay, so you take 11 damage as it kind of like rips at you. The top one that Flurf shot at is actually going to try and drag Flurf off of you.
So concentration as a mechanic's just gone now, isn't it?
Yeah. Concentration, well, it's kind of there. Well, no, I don't even know if it's there. If you cast a spell in melee now, it'll provoke an attack of opportunity. So if you're casting a spell at somebody within 5 feet of you, they can smack you for it.
So, do I have to do like a dexterity check?
Yeah, so it's going to be, I'm just double checking how. Okay, so it's going to try and grapple you. So it needs to make a... combat, there we go. I just have to look this up every single time, just to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, so it grabs you. You don't have the AC for that, and it is going to effectively start dragging you away. So we'll deal with that on your turn, and then the last one I think is just going to take 2 swings at Bird. Oh, reduce those by 2 more. 24.
That hits, yeah.
Okay. Can I see them? What are the CRs? Right here. Perfect. Thank you. I think I have it. Okay. So, let's see. This is Oracoan. Huh. Yeah, these actually are perfect. Horrifying, but perfect. And last one is Tack Knife. No. Let's go with these guys. They even look kind of close. Okay, so you take an additional 8 damage.
Oh no.
I mean, Greg, it's your turn.
Are you goading him into making more powerful characters?
You gotta start with the scrubs first. Anyway, yeah, I called this Halberd of Halberd, and I don't know why. I'm gonna hit the person below me.
I think you know why.
For,
and you take
double
him out.
attack. Okay. Well,
So
I guess I'll hit the person above me with my other attack. Oh wait, no, they're holding Flurf. That's a low priority.
Also you have to have the
right.
cleave. I think you have to have the cleave feat to like switch targets now. I think maybe not, because I think it's like a double attack action against one enemy.
Let me double check that, but that would be pretty believable.
I don't know. I almost never did multi-target fighting.
Switch target.
Let me look it up.
Targets and multiple attacks in a full round action.
Attack different targets during a full round action.
We're reading the same thing.
You do not need to specify your targets of your attacks ahead of time. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can hit the other one.
Oh, that's interesting. Is that just a general rule? Of full attack?
Yeah, apparently so. And you can
Weird.
also take a 5-foot step between
Okay,
your
this guy's on
attacks,
the
too.
other side of a wall?
No, he's like kind of crawling through the door. So I guess he's down here.
Oh.
I missed where the door was.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I guess I'll take my 5-foot step then. And I will,
Well, remember, you've got like 15 feet of range with this thing.
Oh, that's true. Alright. Then I won't. Okay, so I'll just hit him with the halberd. Oh, will I?
Roll it.
Whoa.
Those are numbers.
47.
Okay.
3.5. Rod of Wonder. Let's look up what this does again.
Okay, 47. A stream of 600 large butterfly.
Oh, the butterflies
Oh, this
again.
one again. The butterflies one.
So everybody make reflex saves. Because they're all exploding.
Exploding
They're
butterflies.
exploding. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, no, this is a little bit more damage than you think it would be. Greg.
Oh, no,
and...
that was me actually being afraid. DC is 14.
Yeah.
So we're fine.
2. Okay,
Oh,
so
everyone's fine.
all of you kind of managed to duck the blast, but you still get hit. Because you're not blind, but then they explode. Is 600 explosive little butterflies.
God
This is
damn.
Go
the
off in the
same
area.
room. At least I don't think he is.
Let's see.
I'm everybody.
Wait, did you say everyone has to, or everyone in the room?
Everyone in the room.
Yeah.
Though you guys feel this, so everybody takes 16 damage. That could have been
That was pathetic.
I mean, that's actually about average damage for 10 die 6.
Oh, okay.
But, I was like, how much damage did this do? Probably maximum damage fireball, considering you're above level 12. Then I rolled the damage, I'm like, huh. You know, 10 die 6 is significantly less impressive when you have like 200 HP. Anyway, so you explode the room and everybody kind of feels it, and the alarms sound a little bit more alarmy. And Flurf, it's your turn. You are being dragged away by a long-armed horror.
Alright, so don't I have that ability to expel all my fur to escape? And he's just
Yes,
left
you
holding
do.
the fur?
Okay. So you are now naked and hairless. We don't actually have a good visual for that. So let me find something naked and hairless looking that can be you for the next while.
Oh.
Let's see. What do I have that's particularly...
Do you have a naked version of Greg?
No.
Only a blue version.
Yeah, I've got Ghost Greg, but I
what
don't...
is this?
I mean, we really...
God, why do I look like a butt plug?
I mean, it's
I'd
important
drawn
to have the
a
hilt at the
naked
bottom,
version
or
of
you'll
him,
get
but
or
we
you'll
hadn't
get back
actually
out.
made
yeah, we
it.
never got around to vectoring the naked fleshy version. Alright, here. This is the closest I can get.
Ew.
Why don't you give him Kahuna?
No, because Kahuna's blue
This is the
and
sad
adorable. This is horrifying.
You want me to be horrifying? You monster.
You have
you-
been.
You just
Yeah,
you are
just are.
yeah. Flurf is honestly the most worrying character member.
But, really? I thought Drez was.
No.
No. Drez is like world ending. You're just scary and worrying.
But I'm cute and fluffy.
Not
You
anymore.
were.
Yeah.
I'm understandable. You're like the thing.
Here. Here.
You're John Carpenter's The Thing, and I'm Megamind.
I'm gonna
The thing from another world. Also, why does everyone talk about Carpenter's version? Because I'm used to the 50s version that was a plant.
No.
No
rotate
one
this
else is.
Yeah.
No one has seen that version on the face of the planet besides you.
What?
Also, I should be like, at least
There we
3
go.
or 4
Carpenter's The Thing
flurfs thick at this
It's one
point.
of the most popular and influential horror movies of all time.
There you go. Now you're
I-
thick.
But I grew up with the original This
Ew.
Thing. The original.
Okay. So anyway, so Flurf ejects his fur, and is now just regular Flurf, or
And Greg
hairless
can
Flurf.
taste all of the flavor.
I guess
Diet
it would be
Flurf.
no. Flurf is fluffy Earth. You're actually just Earth now.
Oh.
Yep.
Lurf.
Hi,
Yeah.
Earth.
All right. So
Gotta call
Earth,
him
you manage
Lurf
to escape
to
as the
reflect how
thing
he looks
crawls
like a
away
tongue.
with your skin.
Alright, do I still have a turn to attack or what?
Yeah.
Gross.
I'll attack the thing under the door with...
Okay.
We're just gonna hear hacking later, and then like eventually we're gonna find this slimy Flurf like hairball.
pff.
Okay. Well, you miss. Let's see. Anyway, so
I go brap brap all up on the wall. And
Greg. Let's see. The creature through the door is going to try and take 2 swings at you, and I think miss both times.
can we get rid of the butt plug?
Is it still taking the -2 on both?
Yeah.
Fix the roll. Then
Yeah.
yeah, miss both times.
Yeah. Sorry. It's supposed to be
worries.
+8s when it's double swinging, and actually, it's supposed to be +9s, and then its regular attacks are +13. Anyway, let's see. So you hear kind of the door squeal open behind you, the weird fleshy one, and 3 more of these things pour out. Okay, Alarn and Skitter.
Oh, okay. I was in the middle of looking up.
We're
more
gonna
about
we're
The
gonna
Thing
hop
from Another
around a little
World.
bit.
It was actually based off of a novella called Who Goes There?
So you guys have crash
1930.
landed in
Who?
what looks to be kind of like a bed chamber. A bunk room.
So do we crash in here? And, like, the escape pod sealed around?
Yeah, so
the
effectively,
entrance?
the escape pod is an entry pod. And
Okay.
so, like, 2 people can sit in it, and it kind of looks like a giant bullet, and then once it pierces whatever it's supposed to hit, the front opens up, and then you climb out.
Okay. And we sort of feel explosions and stuff?
Oh yeah, no, this whole ship is listing. You kind of have a better feel for this sort of thing, and you can tell whatever gravity generator is all sorts of mucked up, and it's kind of low G, and
Did I get a glimpse while I was in the cockpit with Drez of
yes.
what we were
So make a
leaning
perception
towards?
check,
Okay.
because my assumption is Greg generally can't see anything when Flurf's around because Flurf is actively trying to climb on his face. Okay,
Not face, back.
I mean,
I'm sure he'll be
you were
distracted
sitting on
enough,
his head for quite a while, so I was just kind of assuming that was normal. Anyway, so Alarin, on the way in, you didn't have much time to see, but you were flying towards what looks to be like a large ship. If I remembered what faction it belonged to, and if it mattered right now, your character would actually know what it is.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of one of the neutral factions, you know, just like a... I guess this would probably be like a... We'll just call it a Federation cruiser for now. Until I come up with a better... a better name.
Well, to what kind of race would it belong to? Unless it's
It's like a
conglomerate.
coalition, yeah.
Coalition?
Yeah, coalition of various races.
I'm
and
guessing that the things attacking Greg are not the sentient crew members of the ship.
No.
No, probably what's
No.
left over of them.
It's
But
the
no, most-
flood.
Most of the people that you know fly these kinds of ships generally tend to be fairly apolitical. They tend not to they tend to try and like kind of keep order, but they're not like siding with the cults or directly against the cults.
Mm-hmm.
Though lately they have not exactly had the best track record.
Skitter, but before Drez crashed in, I had to dimension door to you, but this is a packed ship.
Yeah. I mean, the other ship's a little bit more worrying, or I guess important. So the other ship that you saw was directly above the ship that you were currently on,
Oh.
and it looks like a big crab. Or a spider.
I assume that's the living ship Nim was
Yep,
referring to?
That's what we gotta get on.
So the reason why this ship was stagnant was because it was feeding off of this one.
Yep. The recruitment drive. Gross.
You can tell this is the wrong ship because it doesn't have BO.
Ah.
I put on the mask, the death mask, just in case we run into anyone.
Okay.
Do I see any ghosts around here?
No, there are no ghosts in the immediate area, at least.
Okay.
From what you can tell.
I put it down for a moment in my pack, and I look around. Is there anything in
So,
this room?
The bunk rooms are a giant mess. It looks like somebody crashed into their ship a couple of times. Some larger ships crashed into their ship a couple of times. Gravity was turned off, turned back on again. What are you looking for specifically?
Just maybe like a kind of record.
Okay.
I'll do an
I mean,
investigation, or is it just
yeah,
perception?
Perception check. So you find... let's see, what would you find? I mean, mostly it's like personal effects. This is where the crew slept. So it's a lot of like, you know, little PC computer-looking things. A lot of personal effects, kind of whatever future Game Boy there is.
So how long
blankets.
has this ship been here? That's what I'm sort of concerned about.
It's very hard to tell through the mess. But
Well, if there's the possibility that anyone's left alive, we best hurry. I sort of go through the door just to see.
okay,
what
so you
lies
enter
beyond.
out into a hallway, and it looks like there has been fighting in here. There is blood. There is like scorch marks on the walls. It looks like there was a proper throwdown.
Oh, they must have been putting up a fight. I listen to the door in front of me just to
Okay,
see.
you hear kind of wet noises and like
Yeah.
I want to say wheezing.
That doesn't sound good.
They are the
Hmm.
flood.
I knock, thinking of what Greg would do.
Let's see what happened.
They're just like, there was a sock on the door for a reason.
Let's see. So, after a moment, the door actually does slide open. And, whoops, what is going on? Okay, you kind of dive out of the way, and thanks. What is going on? I'm trying to... Sorry.
What is going on?
Roll20 is misbehaving. Anyway, so this guy stumbles out, and there's kind of this thing growing on him.
Ugh. It really sucks to be an NPC in your universes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you just say help? Oh, I wish I had some means to communicate with him.
Somebody fed him after midnight.
I put on the mask briefly just to see.
Okay, you see two souls. One is ginormous, and the other is much smaller and is kind of fading away.
And can I see like a connection point? Where's the one feeding off the other?
I mean, currently it seems to be very distinctly connected via the head.
Are you saying that this being will soon be beyond two souls?
What?
Skitter, we have to get that thing off of him.
Okay. Blunt force trauma?
By whatever means necessary. Just try not to harm the main body.
That's a little harder.
He was planning on a decapitation.
This hammer doesn't do discriminate.
Well, you have daggers, don't you?
Uh,
Aim for the eyes.
Okay.
Well, that one eye. The one on the right. The one that doesn't belong to the man.
Doesn't he have
Eye
like a
stabbing
horrifying
it is.
collection of spears? I mean, daggers. Does he still have the bag?
Skitter? Yeah.
He really steals a lot of stuff.
The dagger dimension? Where
Yes,
Drez
he's got
lost
the
his
dagger
sanity
dimension.
for a bit.
I'm probably just gonna roll his hammer.
And
we'll just adjust for damage.
I try to tell the smaller spirit, we'll try to part you.
Okay.
If we can.
So, Skitter stabs the thing in the eye, pretty much, and it recoils. I guess you're watching with the mask on.
Yes.
But pretty much, it recoils and kind of like in pain, and so like the one soul just like retreats considerably as like the weird horror flesh thing dies. And the guy just kind of collapses to the ground.
Oh, is the smaller spirit still present?
Kinda. It doesn't look so good.
Hello?
Hello.
What? I bring out one of my potions.
He like waves it off and is like, nah, it's done for.
What happened here?
Flaming eye. Wow. We were stupid.
Stupid to what?
I'm after them. They did a raid on one of the outposts nearby, and we gave chase thinking they would, fall before our guns. We didn't see the other one coming.
There was another?
Yes. One was bait, the other was the hunter. You guys, like, everybody else can hear this, right? I'm not too quiet?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
I'm a little having a little bit difficulties hearing you just because I'm in the same room
yeah.
as you.
No, it's not noise gated or anything.
Do our characters hear this?
Yeah.
No.
Only Skitter and Alarm,
Yeah.
probably.
This is a sound technical
I just
thing.
wanted to make sure it was being recorded.
When they did this to you, what did they do?
They came. There's so many. There's so many.
By many, do you mean these things? Do they latch on to you? Change you?
They eat you.
Well, if there's anyone left alive, we'll try to help them.
Kill them. Kill me.
Oh. If that's what you want, I mean, they truly have put you through so much pain. I get out my lightsaber. I pray your soul finds peace.
Thank you. I assume then you just kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's dead. And you are just standing there. I was afraid you were going to use your sacrifice dagger for a second.
No,
I
realized the sacrifice dagger would have been bad because the poor dude's soul would have gone. And what do I see through the mask?
Okay, through the mask, pretty much the soul just kind of fades away like normal.
I sheath my lightsaber or void saber.
That was gross. And this is about the point where Greg explodes everything.
So we just sort of rock as
man.
like boom, 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 boom. All
Okay.
the butterflies start going.
Yeah, so you
Whoa!
hear 600 small grenades go off in sequence.
How much you want to bet that's Greg Skitter?
That was Greg.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Okay. So you guys have... How far are you? Let me grab the ruler. It's gonna take you two turns. One turn of full movement, and then the second turn you can arrive. So, back to Greg and Flurf. So you guys are getting mobbed by a whole group of new horrors. And there might be more coming.
Oh, goody.
Let's see. So, I guess they're all going to just mob you and start tearing. Let's see. So, 9 this time. 1, 2.
Oh, no.
They're going
That's
first?
Flurf. It's going
good.
top to bottom. So, Flurf. Still Flurf.
Soon
Yeah,
you'll
but,
be free from his torment.
Don't we have like a turn order?
Yeah. But they just
It's
busted
their
out of the
turn.
room. Yeah. And then Greg. And Greg. And then you hear the other one eating Flurf's skin.
Ah.
Okay, so Flurf, what's your armor class?
I would assume it's nothing at this point.
No, your armor is like is dermal. So it's EAC and KAC. So kinetic accuracy is specifically what matters here. So you get hit twice. Looks like once for a crit, and then just once regular. Okay.
EAC is 25, KAC is 26.
Yep. Okay. So you take that plus you start bleeding. Because these things are jagged. So you take 24 damage, and you're going to be bleeding until you can get that patched up.
How much damage does bleeding do per turn?
1d6. These things are... I mean, it's like getting hit by, like, bad stones. Anyway, Greg, it's your turn, I believe. I don't think you got hit.
Oh, I got hit once.
Did you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, the middle
Once at the tail end. Okay.
Yep.
Whoop. You take 10 more damage.
Okay. That was starting to add up.
When you said, like, it's only, like, X amount, I'm like, I mean, there's a lot of these things.
Well, I didn't know that was gonna... Ah, man.
Are
You
y'all
heard them. You heard them.
Well, I didn't think I was gonna crit fail in opening the door, but I guess I should have seen that coming. Because it was me taking an action in this game. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna just roll with my regular double attack. Keep things real straightforward. And... Yep. This is the same guy.
Okay. Let's see. So which is this one? Same guy at the
The
hallway?
one by the door.
Okay. So that's 49 damage total. Cool. And Flurf, it's your turn. You are getting nibbled on.
Yeah.
He has to do
Um,
that preliminary die 6 damage. Maybe,
Yeah,
or is it at the end of each turn?
Wait, how do I do that again? Do I type roll 1d6?
Yes.
There's also a dice roller.
I
under the
can
ruler
roll
and
bleed
stuff.
damage. But
Okay.
yeah, it's slash roll 1d6 or slash R 1d6.
Oh, okay. Alright, so 5 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? It's not letting me do it anymore. Oh, there we go. Alright, all the way to 39 SP. Is it possible, like, what's the range on these? Can I run away from them across the room?
Running away will trigger an attack of opportunity. They will try and hit you as you run. But you can run away from them. I think there's also a disengage action, but I don't know how it works in 5e.
3.5.
Or, yeah, Pathfinder, sorry.
You just yell, "Go away!"
I'm still mildly learning this system.
Called
Because...
withdraw. It might be a feat.
Drez is the king of socially disengaging.
No, yeah, it's a full round action.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to, you can actually run away from the both of them, but you won't be able to do anything else.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
Okay.
that.
Where do you
run
go?
Oh, so here's the thing.
Down
If during
here.
the process of withdrawing you move out of a threatened square other than one you started in, they get attacks of opportunity. So he would, the guy in the hallway would get an attack of opportunity against Flurp as he runs by them.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna, I'm trying to get some distance so I can still attack with my ranged.
Okay, so it is going to try and take a swing at you, and hits.
For 28?
No. That's just, it's 2 hit. So you take an additional 12. Put a med bay on this ship. Nope.
Okay.
Well, probably should have done that. Oh, well.
Okay, we don't need medicine. I mean, Flurf does.
Okay.
That's why they're all dead. 'Cause they don't have a med bay.
That's true. Okay, so, Greg, wait, no, that was Flurf's turn. Greg, they're pretty much just going to converge on you.
Ugh.
I suppose we're Skitter and I running directly to them?
Yeah, so you guys will arrive. You should both roll initiative. 1, 2.
Well, I mean, I should roll
Well,
initiative.
that's a disparity.
Well then. Alright.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So you get hit 1. I think you only get hit 3 times.
Yep.
1's a crit. And then
Yep.
one guy falls flat on his face.
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then you also start bleeding.
Ah.
Okay, so you take an additional 4. So you take 27, 30, 38 damage.
Yep.
Okay. And Skitter initiative. Where is initiative on this? There it is. Skitter is 9. Why is that? That's not... Give me a second. Where's Skitter? There he is. I think I actually have to have Skitter selected, otherwise it's just going to roll it for somebody. Yep, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Lauren, you will arrive immediately after Greg's turn.
Okay.
And Skitter's there. Okay. Technically, actually, Skitter's after them. He rolled a 9 first. So, let's see. Let me reveal the correct hallway. So you guys get to this one.
Oh, alright.
So, Greg, you go first.
Oh boy, oh boy. Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna hit the thing in the door.
So, Lauren, you are 30 feet from it.
Desperately
so
trying to kill it.
You're like
That'll
up
do
here.
it, probably.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, these are tough suckers.
Oh, alright.
It's looking pretty bad, though. And that kills it.
Okay, then that's it.
Okay. Alarin, it's your turn. So you make it down the hall, around the corner, just in time to see Greg kind of, like, poke murder one of these, like... I mean, they're like horrifying skeleton looking things.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Let's see. I think I'm going to activate Spirit Guardians
Okay.
so that I have a ring of awesome radiant spirits around me. Let me...
Now, does that immediately take effect, or is that during their turn?
That's one action.
No. I mean, like...
Oh.
When do they take damage?
They take damage when they first enter the space and
Okay,
if they stay in the space.
That's when they cast it. Okay, so they're immediately going to take damage.
Yeah.
So, roll damage.
Yeah, I just need to create an aura. I want it to be purple, because that'll be fun. An aura, and it's going to be, I think, 15 feet? Yes. 15 foot. Yeah, there we go. And they're going to have to make, what save? No? Wisdom savings throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant.
Okay. We really need to adjust you over to be fully Starfinder compliance.
Yeah. I don't like having to give up all my spells.
I mean, no, you can convert your spells over. So, 14, 18, 19.
And I think my... What was my DC was probably, what, 16 at this point? So only one of them gets hit. On a successful save, the creature takes half. So...
Okay. The Spiritual Guardian. Nope.
Do they have an equivalent for
No,
Pathfinder?
it doesn't look like it. So really, you just gotta... I mean, it's probably the same thing. You just need to make sure it's a will save. Do you know what your savings throw DC is?
That's what I said, 16.
Okay. So 2 of them save, 1 of them doesn't. So
one of them takes full damage, the other 2 take half.
okay. Okay. So that's your turn. Flurf, it's yours. They seem temporarily distracted by Greg.
I'm sorry, the green butt plug is still distracting me.
That's fine. I'll move it closer to you. Maybe he shifted its facial expression.
I'll...
It's magnanimous. The butt plug of wonders. What were these people transporting? God only knows.
Okay,
God damn, it's growing.
It's got a halo?
I shoot at the holy butt plug.
What? No.
There's no holy butt plug.
No, I know. I'm just,
They gave it a very different facial expression now.
What?
Okay. I guess the Flurf is too busy. Anyway.
No, well, what's happening with this butt plug?
We're just messing around. Take your turn.
Making duck
Oh,
lips.
okay.
It's not really there.
I'll take shots at the one that's eating the Flurf skin.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Actually, no. I'll help Greg out by shooting the one that's the lower one that's next to him.
Okay, bottom left.
Yeah. There we go.
And remember, you can attack twice.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
All characters in this can attack twice, but you take a -4 on both. So you hit it once. But keep that in mind if your damage ever feels low. I mean, part of it is you're still only wielding a pistol. Compared to some of what people have, but you're also only attacking once. Anyway, so you still hit the one in the bottom left for 16 damage. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, and then Skitter is going to probably hammer the same one.
Oh.
Holy crap.
I need to do proper loot distribution at some point, but it might not happen for a bit. Anyway, let's see. So that's Skitter's turn. Greg, it's yours.
Isn't it
Oh,
the
thank
thing's
God you're
turns?
here.
Don't they have a turn?
You're right. They do. I forgot. They're going to start biting Greg.
And they're all gonna have to make wisdom saving
Yep,
throws
they're
to
all
see if
going to
they
have to
get
make
damaged.
wisdom saves. So 7. And last one's in there. Okay, so...
the last one doesn't get affected at all.
Yeah,
The other
last-
two take 13.
Okay. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And then the last one that isn't affected at all is actually coming for you. 1, 2. Okay, so Greg, you get hit once, and you also bleed.
Aw.
There we go.
Now,
Okay,
is
so
that
Greg,
on top of
you
him,
take
like
10
on
damage.
his head?
What was that?
Is that on his head, or is it just nomming on him?
They're just biting.
Oh, on my screen, he's on top of him rather than next to him. It's weird.
Oh, yeah. Refresh your page, maybe? Because Greg is one tile up from where you are.
Yeah, I'll refresh my page. That was a weird glitch.
Yeah, that is a weird glitch. Okay, anyway, so that's their turn, then Skitter attacked. Anyway, Greg, now it's your turn, properly.
Ah, yay! Ah, thank you for showing up and saving me as I'm about to die. Alarin, you're a true friend. Unlike Mr. Shoot Shoot, Poot Poot, doesn't even hit anything. Worst pistol shot ever. Shoot, I'm hitting the guy beneath me.
Poot.
God damn it!
Oh no!
Alright, give it a roll.
81.
Alright,
say?
let's see what that one is. Oh,
Oh, this
Huh.
is great.
huh.
Okay, what happens?
Explosive invisibility. Okay,
Yep.
Greg, you disappear.
You become invisible? And
Explosively.
does he create like a small...
Nope, Greg is invisible.
Okay.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
Okay,
What does
so that was
Greg
your
know?
first attack.
Greg does know what's gonna happen.
Greg knows exactly what's gonna happen.
God, what the fuck are your dice rolls?
Huh?
How have you done this? What have you done? I
Insane
be
luck.
D&D.
Dirty hacker.
Oh my god, in a single fight I've gotten like 4 crits.
yeah,
Alrighty.
four crits and a nat 1.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
No one else has this.
How do I break invisibility? Do I do that just by attacking?
Yeah, just by attacking.
Okay.
So which one are
I'm
you
gonna
hitting, by the way?
stand on top of these two.
Okay.
This is a 5-foot step.
Okay.
And then I'm going to break invisibility with my second attack by stabbing straight down.
Okay. Roll hit.
There.
Okay. Less exciting. So, they both take the damage. Actually, no. What would it be? No, they don't take the damage. Roll, 12 dice 6.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, everybody make reflex saves, except for Flurf and Bird.
Well, I can make up to 2 reflex saves depending on how things go. Is that good enough? Or should I do something?
yeah.
Okay.
DC on most of these things is actually pretty low. It's like 15,
Yeah.
16.
It is...
Except for Drez!
Yeah.
Well, where is he? We don't even know where he is in the
Well,
vicinity.
he was at the helm when he crashed in. He was not in a boarding vessel.
Right, which is what I'm concerned about.
Once more, Drez's inconveniences are generally semi-self-inflicted. Anyway,
Fine, Drez can survive in space.
it's true.
Yep.
Anyway, so is that enough for Skitter to avoid the damage? I think so.
It's on the border.
Yeah, I don't know if he does. Okay, save DCs. Spell DC calculation. I just want to check this, because effectively this is a Greg spell. Okay, so... I don't know what the spell level would be. Okay. So 10 plus 6 plus... No, Skitter does not save. Alright. Ouch. So everybody, let's see, yeah, Lauren, you save fine, and then let's see about the horror monsters. Because, so Bird, for the future, your save DC on that is 10 plus half your level plus whatever your modifier is, which in this case is just strength.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of high. Huh. 10 plus half my level.
Let's see.
Modifier.
Well, it's not like, it's going to be a very frequent occurrence.
That's true. But it's awesome.
So, 44 damage. 44 damage, and this one dies. Okay. So you explode pretty much the entire area, and Skitter, despite his many, many abilities, gets whammoed by it around the corner.
So the thing is, Skitter, with his metagame knowledge, probably saw this coming when he figured out that Greg knew what was going to happen.
Skitter has long kind of accepted being near Greg is like a dice roll. Anyway, let's see. So you do a number on them. Lauren, it's your turn. You feel crispy.
It's so crispy.
That's not good. So I see Greg now, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay. So those guys aren't going to get damaged until their turn.
Yeah, until
around.
their turn.
All right. What do I want to do? I think I'll do sort of my ranged attack for the Eldritch Blast kind of thing with my Void Saber, which means I do 2 attacks. Correct?
Yes.
Wait, Alarin's crispy?
I just narrowly avoided getting burnt.
Flurf smells cooked fish and starts licking his lips.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay. What? What just happened?
Oh no!
How on both attacks?
Oh no!
So do I create a void?
Guys, I recommend going to like
in
Amazon.com and like looking up what
or do I die?
Like a D20 looks like, because there's 20 of the sides. There's 20 different sides to land on.
Everybody,
I can mail you mine.
Reflex saves.
Everybody, no, we're going on a break while I think about what the hell this does. Well, that's been a kerfuffle a long time in the making, and I wasn't exactly ready for it to finally happen. Especially twice in a row. Seriously, what are the odds? I have no idea. So what'll happen? I don't know. Guess you'll have to find out on the next episode of Shattered Planets.